Hello everyone! Welcome to the 6th video, and this week I thought I would do something that I've wanted to do, which is a pet haul. I have a lot of animals, and I recently went shopping to refill, restock, get some new things for them. So I thought I would share with all of you the things I pick up, the brands I prefer, what I think is fun. So starting with the leopard gecko, who's over here. The first thing I got him was new Repticarpet. Now, if you have any lizard, substrate is very important. A lot of people prefer paper towels or tile. I prefer Repticarpet. You can wash it, you can clean it very easily, it lasts a long time, and when you're done, you can flip it over to the other side, or you can just throw it away and buy a new one. They're only like $8, so they're not very expensive. But the brand I use is EcoCarpet. It is EcoCarpet reptile terrarium carpet made from 100% recycled bottles. Now, I have a leopard gecko. Leopard geckos are sand-dwelling lizards, but in captivity, if they're put with sand substrate, they eat it and become impacted. This is very harmful to lizard, which is why a lot of people prefer paper towel. It's easy, it's easily cleaned, you can see any messes on it. But I love EcoCarpet. It's good for the environment, it's recycled material, and it's like a carpet. You can throw it in the washer, you can vacuum it when you want to clean it, and it's all good to go. And he seems to really like it. His claws don't get caught on it. His food doesn't get stuck in it. So I just find that EcoCarpet's a really, really good brand. I've only ever used this brand. So this is definitely something I would look into if you have a lizard. I also picked up, while at the pet store, I also picked up for the leopard gecko. You can probably see it in his tank. It's big green. It is a reptile hammock. Looks like that, if you can see the picture. It does come across diagonal, has suction cups, and leopard geckos tend to like to sit on things and climb on and lay on. They don't necessarily like to perch on rocks or anything. They just kind of like to lay and do nothing. So I got the Zoo Med Reptihammock in large. I have a 20-gallon long tank, so I felt the large Reptihammock would be perfect. I did install it last night, so he has yet to use it. It usually takes my leopard gecko a few days to warm up to anything new in his tank. And I also like to move stuff around his tank to keep it new and interesting and changing, and he can explore. But I saw this, and it was only like $10, and I thought it was going to be really fun, something he can climb on, lay on. And who doesn't want a hammock? I mean, come on. Now, for food, this is probably where people are going to get grossed out. In a little Tupperware that I only use for this, I have mealworms. Now, he likes mealworms, flaxworms, only once about a month do I give him flaxworms. They're very high fat, and they're not supposed to be an everyday food item. But I do give him mealworms and crickets. He likes to chase the crickets around, and the mealworms I just let run. Now, you should also, if you have a lizard, depending on the lizard, you should also get calcium powder. I have Repticalcium with D3. That's what they recommend. So that is basically all I put. I put some of these in a little container in the top, pour some of the calcium on it, and let him eat it. Now, I also have a betta fish. Those of you who've watched some of my videos know that I have quite a few pets. For the betta fish, it was pretty easy. I didn't need to buy very much. I bought Nutrifin Max beta color enhancing flakes. Whee! They're like regular fish flakes, but they're for betta fish. I also bought, which is currently in his tank, a fish mirror. It floats in a little floaty, and they can see the reflections, and bettas are Chinese fighting fish, for those of you who don't know. And he likes to go crazy. He likes to fight himself, which I think is hilarious. So I did buy him some of these yummy fish flakes. I also, those of you who own betta fish, please use distilled water. I use the Basic Jewel brand, which is the grocery store where I'm from. I use their 1 gallon jug. Usually it's $1 for a gallon like this. I usually buy 2 at a time. And I just pour it in when his water needs changing. It's better for them. They live in really ridiculously clean water, so I find that they live forever if you just take care of the water and either treat it with water treatment drops or just buy containers of water. That's what I do. Now, for my goldfish, I have 5 lovely goldfish that are about yay big. They're about 2 inches. They're huge. They're in a 10-gallon Great Choice plexiglass tank. It's just a clear tank with black trimming around the top and bottom and a screen so my dog doesn't get into it. I do have a filter. I have the Whisper Bio Bag filters from Tetra. 3 come in a pack, and they look just like this. It's kind of like kitty litter in a bag. But if you're gonna have fish, you're gonna be in anything over 5 gallons, you're gonna want a filter. It makes you not have to clean it as often. It keeps the water healthy. It keeps them healthy. It filters everything, keeps the food from sitting. And I really like the Tetra Whisper Bio Bags. The filter itself is very quiet. You don't get that annoying kind of humming sound you do with a lot of filters. I get them in the 3-pack in medium. My filter's not very big, so I get the medium. I also, for the fishies, picked up TetraFin Plus goldfish flags with algae and to promote health. I get in the huge thing. My fish eat a lot, and this will not last me very long. Goldfish should be fed small amounts 2 to 3 times a day. I feed mine about 2 because I work full time. If I can get a third in on the weekend, I do. But they should be fed 2 to 3 small times a day. I just get the generic Tetra goldfish flakes. They like them, and they're only like $2 for a huge container like this. Now, last but not least, my parakeets. I have a blue parakeet. His name is Zane. I picked him up some food. Now, I did not feed him all of this since I got it yesterday. I put it in a dispenser, in a bird dispenser, so I just pull the tab out and it dispenses like a fistful into his thing. But I put that in the container. But I get the Ecotrition Essential Blend. He seems to really like it. It's a multi-seed food blend. It's very good for them. I also switch it up between a different brand, but right now I'm really loving the Ecotrition. Balanced by nature. It has fruits, vegetables with fortified vitamins, minerals, and antioxidant nutrients. He loves this stuff. I put this in and he's on it within a minute of me putting his bowl back in the tank. So, win. I also picked up a giant bag of bedding. I get the Planet Petco crumbled paper litter for birds. It has with baking soda for outstanding odor control, and yeah, and it's the 10 large. Big bag, but this will last me a long time. I just run it under his thing when he gets a little messy, and that's it. That is what I buy for my animals, and hopefully some of those tips for fish and lizards and birds helped anybody watching this. If you would like to leave a comment, please do in the below box. Also, if you'd like to subscribe, you can do that too. I would love subscribers. I love knowing people watch my videos. And please give the video a big thumbs up. And I will see you all next week with another video. Thanks. Bye.